Top 10 manhwa where the overpowered or badass MC surprises everyone. It is true that many manhwa series these days have a somewhat overpowered MC, so we tried our best not to miss any of those. So keep on reading and stay tuned for more videos. Here is a list of the top 10 manhwa or manhua where the MC is overpowered and badass. If you are looking for a good story with an overpowered MC, then feel free to check out this manhwa or manhua series where the MC has a big role in the story and really delivers. Starting off with our number 10, I Have to Be a Monster. Here is another manhua that is like solo leveling. Xiao Qiu, who quietly guards humanity with his own strength, is misunderstood by everyone. Having experienced a depressed life and being reborn, he embarked on the path of becoming a bloodless and tearless monster. Saving mankind? What does it have to do with humanity? For now, it has like 7 to 8 chapters, but it is really a good read if you are looking for some solo leveling kind of vibe manhwa. Number 9. My School Life Pretending to Be a Worthless Person. Mankind discovered the essence of human soul, idea, and were achieving materialization. Society was built around idea, which was invulnerable to conventional weapons. Humanity started to place all their focus into the combat power of idea. Park Jin-sung, the main character, possessed an F-rank soul and F-rank combat power. After the introduction of a poor military program to his high school and the idea rank system, Park Jin-sung became one of the weak and suffered under his peers' contempt for 10 years. However, in reality, the idea he had awakened was actually the S-rank, absolute killing intent. Park Jin-sung was greatly disturbed by the fact that the essence of his soul revolved around the thought of killing others, and continued to live his life while thinking of himself as a worthless F-rank. Will Park Jin-sung with a soul for killing be able to get his killing intent under control and prove that there are no ranks to one's soul? Number 8. Standard of Reincarnation. The greatest martial family, Samyeon. Daewon, a member of the Samyeon family, is a one-armed martial soldier without a right arm. Despite the ridicule and contempt he got only for having a left arm, he surpassed the direct line of Samyeon family like a genius. However, he got betrayed by his family and parents in the end, thus meeting a poor end. But he was reincarnated. I have a right arm? He had a new family tradition, a naturally gifted body, experience from his past life, and got Yulion with him as well. After his reincarnation, everything changed and a new adventure started. Number 7. Damn Reincarnation. Wow, I am amazed that this manhwa doesn't follow the usual trope of fantasy reincarnation genre. Hamel, a warrior who traveled with his colleagues to exterminate the devil. Unfortunately, he died just before the battle with the devil started. Yes, what the hell? He was reborn as the descendant of his fellow warrior, Vermouth, the descendant from the bloodline of the great Vermouth, Hamel. No, he was now Eugene Lionheart. It was already enough with me having the delusion that I was a genius in my past life, but this, it's incomparable. From a dying body to a new body, he has the achievement that he did not have in his previous life, and a reincarnation of an unknown origin, the reality of living together with the demons, facing a new world where everything is questionable. The journey of the unfinished previous life begins with Eugene's body. Art is also great with good action panels. Definitely recommended. Number 6. Entrencher. 2 Korean military soldiers, San and Byeon, are participating in a joint forces exercise when their future become intertwined through an accident, leading them down a path of struggle, pain, frustration, longing, and enlightenment. Their adventure starts in a new world, a world where things are not always as they seem. Common sense needs to be reviewed and old ways of understanding the world no longer apply. They can only depend on their will to blaze a path forward. Moving on to number 5. The Lazy Swordmaster. Our MC in his past life, Riley Ifaleta, was a hero who defeated the Demon Lord. Though he emerged victorious from his battles, the emotional strains from fighting all the time got the best of him. After experiencing a rebirth in a powerful family who upheld their reputation through swordsmanship and didn't lack to support his leisurely life, Riley decided to become House of Ippolita's lazy swordsman. But the course of the path he walked was never easy. He will need to make a choice to bare his fangs or continue his naps. The story of this manhwa is quite good. Art is also good and fight scenes are portrayed very well. The characters are written very well and they feel like a part of this world. The personality of the main character is very likable. He is totally ruthless when he is needed to be. Number 4. Surviving in an action manhwa. This manhwa has a very unique concept. After a disagreement with the author, Lee Hero transmigrated to the world of his favorite shonen manga, Adventure King. But what's this? Characters have to work hard for their survival? If you are a 2-bit villain, you get defeated by the protagonist from the get-go. If you are the strongest on the current map, you get hammered down by a newcomer to show off their strength. If you aren't popular with fanbase, your character gets deleted. In a world of endless fights, a crazy sprint to survive just the next chapter begins. Give this a try if you want an isekai with a totally unique story. Number 3. Hoarding in Hell. Yunmu Kong is a miner scrapping in the world where those with the right talent can make millions as hunters in dungeons. One day, he inherits a mysterious heartstone that magically transports him to a place called Hell, where he quickly dies, only to regenerate. In Hell, he hones his skills, builds talent, and hoards items that pay handsomely in this world. As Yunmu spends more time in Hell, he starts to wonder how this place came to be and, most of all, how it connects to his own world. I'm usually not very spoiled about the art, quality, or format, but this manhwa was one of those detailed webtoons that becoming more and more popular these days. Number 2. Level 1 Player. He awakens with some cheats and clear dungeons alone. Guilds want to recruit him, becomes OP. Life has been hard for Choi Hyun-seung and his family since the portal gets appeared. That is, until he finally awakens. While he is unable to level up, he is gifted with the ability to trade goods on an interdimensional level and get items that raise his stats. Through the power of commerce, Hyun Seong is gaining skills, storming dungeons, hunting monsters, and collecting loot to help his family. Level is nothing but a number, and he is seemingly unstoppable as the level 1 player. This manhwa is good, but the plot can get a bit repetitive for hardcore dungeon manhwa fans. And finally, number 1. Return of the SSS-Class Ranker. The MC Rox has an axe. His class is Berserker. He's also kind of a psycho, but in a good way. This is worn and torn newbie in setting, with the MC having the personality of Return of the Disaster Class hero. Except he also wants nothing more than to get sweet revenge with overwhelming amounts of violence, unlike Disaster Class hero. While he remembers tons of stuff before he regressed and uses it to get lots of extra stats and complete tough quests and secrets, he is also a maniac who doesn't go for too much planning and tactics in fights. He wants to fight you head-on and beat the ever-loving living shit out of you. As of chapter 20, we have gotten hints that he may get some OP uni class eventually, but so far no necromancer, no summoner, no rogue, no swordsman, just various X's. Okay people, that's all for today's video. If you want more list on this topic or even want some more other, then you can comment down below, and of course, one like will be really appreciated. So it will be your host Kiro signing out now. Adios.